So today we are talking about this thing called the law of attraction. The idea and premise of the law of attraction is that like attracts like. So you think of it like a magnet. There's a part of the brain, when I explain it in NLP, neuro-linguistic programming terms, or if I'm talking about photo reading and setting your purpose, before we do that thing of reading at 25,000 words per minute and getting through whole books in 5 minutes, we're talking about having a clear purpose, because it activates a part of the brain called the RAS, the reticular activating system. Tell that part of your brain what you're looking for, and then it's like almost like a radar, and a magnet comes out, and every single time something passes along your visual field or sphere of experience, boom, gets attracted to that part of the brain. The brain wakes up and says, hey, there's that thing you were looking for. So that's one of the ways, when we're talking about activation in photo reading, that's one of the ways that it works, because you've told your mind and brain what you want. The RAS wakes up, and then as all of those words come across your visual field, your RAS is there going, whoom, that's what we're looking for. Go to this page, look at this here, da-da-da. That's really the premise of part of the underlying premise of how it works. The same will work in daily life. Let's just say and I remember actually I had a partner years ago who was somewhat obsessed by a particular brand of watch called Tag Heuer. I'd never heard of a Heuer before I met that person. So sitting down to watch Formula One, lo and behold, timing sponsored by Tag Heuer. It's like, oh, that's interesting. And, walking London Underground, just, walking by, and there's a massive poster, Tag Heuer. Then walking down Bond Street, there's some watch shops and jewelry shops. Little section there, Tag Heuer. Now, it's not that there were more Tag Heuer, what you're probably going to have that stuck in your head now because you go out and about shopping. It's not that there were more Tag Heuer watches in the world. It's just that they've been put on my radar because my partner really liked them and he was shopping for one. And so I would go around and he would try them on, talking about all the different properties, and this one's waterproof and this one's shockproof and this one is 30 meters and this one can go up in high altitude. So I'm hearing and seeing about them all the time, and hey, what do you think of this one, what do you think of that one, constant. And so suddenly now I notice them more. Same would be of a car. If you're thinking of purchasing a particular type of car, suddenly boom, 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 there they are. Or you're in the supermarket or in the kind of bookstore, there's What Car magazine. What's featured? The car you're thinking of buying. Or you're out and about, somebody puts their car keys on the table in the bar or in the restaurant, and they've got the little key fob, which is the car that you're thinking about getting. Again, it's not necessarily there are more of those cars in the marketplace. It's just that you have woken up that attraction factor. So one of the things I would say straight out the gate, if there was one thing that you're going to take away from this workshop, you could make it this one. When I